it. I think you have been fortunate to be associated with some growing entities in sport, including the ISL. And what's apparent in India today is that there is this growth and this surge of sporting awareness and a want for sport across the country. We're seeing it in grassroots level, we're seeing it at the top level as well, and we're seeing it filter through. But what we've also seen is the power of football in India over the last couple of years. Be it the I-League, the ISL, futsal, whether it's the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. We know we're on the cusp of something special, and we want to get into that right here today with Adidas as well driving it. Now, obviously, I think what we've all witnessed is also a change in diaspora. I think India as a nation is moving from just being a spectator sporting nation to a playing sporting nation. I think that is the biggest change that we've all wanted to see, and we're seeing it today. And for the next generation to come into sport, come into football, it is such a pleasure to be here and talk about it even more. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring in the men behind the job, because they say sport doesn't just build character, it reveals character as well. And today is all about character. This team that we are going to talk about, the men behind it, all of it is about the character that comes with creating something special. So here we go, the two gentlemen that I think will also give you plenty about what this is about. Dean Thomas, the Managing Director of Adidas India, and Senior Marketing Director as well of Brand Adidas, Mr. Sean Fine. Welcome, gentlemen. Dave, I know this is a really proud occasion for you. We've all gathered here today to understand what's really happening, but also it is such a nice occasion to just have a few words from you first up.
Thank you, and a very big welcome to everybody here today. So a very big welcome to everyone here today. You're right, it's a very special day, and it's a very proud day for us. At Adidas, we believe, it's a core belief of ours, in fact, that through sport we have the power to change lives. And when we look at partnerships, be they individuals, teams, organisations, we look for those partnerships that can really help us bring that belief to life, and people who share that belief. And I think today we're very proud to really unveil a very special partnership. You mentioned before that football is growing in popularity, both in participation and in viewership. Whether it's, you mentioned them all, but the FIFA World Cup, Under-17 World Cup was important, mission 11 million, and I think that it's just the start. And we as the leading football brand globally and in India, and the leading sports brand here in India, we feel we have a duty to support that, and we're very, very proud to support that team and a great bunch of people who are here to create change, a positive change, and also here to create history, I think.
I agree with you, and a big round of applause for that, because the power of being totally with you, I think everyone in this room is with you on that. But Sean, just going to turn to you, because again, also a very, very special afternoon for you to be involved with a new project, but also having been associated with Adidas for now.
Absolutely. It's, and like Dave said, great honour and great privilege for us to be having this press con today and announcing our partnership. So this is really, really amazing. And for Adidas, as the best sports brand in the world, we get to work with the best teams and the best players. And this is just another example. Amazing team, amazing players that play for the team. And also as being the global leader in football, we've been consistently investing in football over the years, in the infrastructure, be it like at the base in Delhi, and be it at other initiatives, other sponsorships. We brought some world-class tournaments to India as well, like the FC Bayern Youth League and the Tango League. And then today is yet another very, very special day where we get to announce this partnership with a very, very special team and club, which is amazing. And they've created history, and we're absolutely proud to be partnering with them and going on this journey with the team into the future.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Dave. I think the message is quite clear from both the gentlemen we see today. We've got the football itself that signifies what this game is all about. But we are here to create change, and we're here to also unravel and unveil the change maker. So without further ado, it is also time to put our hands together and welcome on stage the team. The team that has rewritten the script of the values. The team that is about bringing positive change, not just to the state of Jammu and Kashmir, but throughout India as well. The team who's earned the promotion to the 2018-19 I-League in just under 2 years since their inception. The team was a standard prize and is about the robustness of the entire platform, from its under 15s, under 19s, under 13s, under 9 categories. Well, there is a grassroots level program that is in place. And the team that are fondly known as the Snow Leopards. Please welcome the Real Kashmir. Obviously, very special moment to have everyone involved here as well. But before we settle in things, before we start having a big chat, I think Dave, your mainstay, Dave, is also joined us on stage. You've got two Daves as well, and from one coach to another, the head coach of the team. I'd like to pass on the baton of positivity. So, Sean and Dave, you please sign the ball and the Delta 18 to pass on to the coach of the Real Kashmir as well. Beautiful moment. It just signifies the fact that there is this positive message going through Adidas. We are ready to take on this message, and a lovely moment to capture as well for all the media here today. Positive message.
Thank you for being here today. We're absolutely delighted and excited, and there's not enough words that I can say to be here today and to announce our partnership with Adidas. A big thank you to Dave, Sean, and the team Adidas. Pardon?
A little louder.
Okay. Just for the support and believing in our dreams and football skills, and you know, we're all looking forward to wearing that famous Adidas 3 stripes, and you know, as we get the league going, then particularly it's a great start, it's a great opportunity for us, KASHMIR, all the players, the ownership group, that you know, finally a team from KASHMIR is in the island.
Thank you, Dave. I think it's very bad from the accent that you think this big culture from Scotland. So it's great to have that here. I know there's a rich sporting culture come through, obviously plenty of diversity, but also amazing to see the richness of this club. We all talked about the success of the club in such little time. I think we're just going to dive into it just a little bit to start with the players. We're going to start with Danish. In some sense, it's the creative spark of the team through Danish, and just for everyone that may not know the story, to understand how this team actually made it through to the I-League in a very crucial part of the deciding game. Danish was in the box and was the man who stepped out to the mark, and the rest, as we mentioned before, is history. But Danish, just take us through that moment. जब आप walk away से to your mark, क्या महसूस कर रहे थे? What was the emotion that was going through?
Yeah, actually, it is a great feeling to score for your club. So the only thing that was coming in my mind at that time, that I have to score for my team. So that was the only thing that was coming in my mind that time. So thankfully I scored the penalty, and I think we won that match.
Very simply said, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more emotion that is there, and it's amazing to get the feel from the youngsters here as well. And I think it was a moment that couldn't have been scripted better. I think there could be potential. If there's any Bollywood directors or writers in the picture, please speak to the man after, because it's a great story. Just going to come to Shahnawaz. You know, he's been a veteran of Kashmiri football. You know, Kashmir में काफी challenges हैं football players के लिए, लेकिन after the emergence of Real Kashmir, कितना बदल गया है this ability and this platform for players? So last year, I'm just wondering if these players did something. Those players are watching for all the individuals Yes, very well said, Shanawaz. I think it's not just the opportunity for the likes of Shanawaz, who's, like I said, been around for such a long time, but it inspires the next generation and then future Kashmir players and youngsters coming through next for the next generation. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to come to Dave, not Dave Thomas. Your namesake. We're going to go across to Dave Robertson. Now, Dave, very interesting story for you because you've been involved with, as I said earlier, very rich sporting culture. Rangers, Aberdeen, the talk of Scotland and Scottish football. We know how intense it is. And you come into this setup and you've seen a lot of talent straight up. What's that journey been like for you to be involved today with Adidas, with the team that we're talking about, Real Kashmir, in such a different arena as well?
Yeah, I arrived in India, in Kashmir, in January 2017. I'd never been to India before. I arrived in Kashmir, there was snow.
I think the weather's the same, right?
It's the same, yeah. And also it was a big culture shock. After 2 days I wanted to go home.
Yeah.
But I spoke, the owner, Shamim, spoke to me and said, we need you here. And I'm glad he did because since then you get to know people. People of Kashmir are great people. And you talk about the talent in Kashmir. Up until now, only 2 players have gone to play at high levels on Kashmir. And it's no surprise because as soon as I touched down, I knew there was talent here. It was just, it was almost like a little prize jewel that no one knew about. Yeah. And then we go and play Hindustan in a final game last year, national event, national tournament, and we've got 6 Kashmiris in the starting team that go and win promotion to the I-League. So it just shows me, the 2 years that I've been here, it's been fantastic, and I've really got to thank Shamim for persuading me to stay, because I would hate to have missed on this.
Yeah, we're very glad to have you here. I'm glad you went through the first couple of days, because clearly we're on something special. I think it's only the start of something even better and bigger for this team, but also the entire region. So thanks for that, Dave. Dave, now coming to you as well, because, this is in some sense the vision of Adidas to take forward as well. But you've been in India a long time. I mean, if there was dual citizenship, you would pretty much have it by now. It's safe to say. But why Real Kashmir? Because there's a variety of sports and a variety of opportunities. What made you just feel drawn to this?
Yeah, thank you. I don't know about dual citizenship. Very kind, thank you. Look, I think I mentioned a little bit before that we believe through sport we have the power to change lives, and I think it's not an easy life than a lot of what the players have been through, and I think here as a team, here is a very special group of players, coaching staff, support staff, co-founders who have a really clear vision, and you mentioned it before about providing opportunity and a platform, but also inspiring, empowering, encouraging kids to take up sport, and we think that's a very powerful thing. And I think it's not just for J&K. I think obviously that is special for the state, but I think also it's inspiring on a national level. I think across all of India and perhaps even further afield than this country, I think it's a truly inspiring message, and this team is really something that we're very proud to be associated with.
Yeah, we've already seen, in some sense, what the potential is, and with obviously the support of Adidas, that's only going to go from here on. Every team, we talk about sports, a team that needs a leader that can rally their men, a team that needs a leader that can step up and actually keep the team together. We talk about man management, people skills, but also the ability to be able to pick yourself. And the man of Barcelona certainly does all of those things. Now, Dave, you've been around in India for a long time as well, and you've played with different clubs across the country, but also been associated with Indian football for a while. What makes this team different? What makes this team special, and how much have you enjoyed being a part of this side?
Yeah, Kashmir is a very big, place. So they have a lot of talent, and they have a very nice people there also. So I enjoy the atmosphere there, I enjoy the people. So playing football there is a big honor.
local talent that's coming through as well? Is there a lot of local talent you're enjoying the sort of growth of them coming with you?
Yeah, the lot of local talent. Yeah, also. So, this Israeli government is going to motivate them and make them to come out to play football. So, they have a very good talent there.
I think, as you said, Dave, it's sort of finding a diamond in the rough, isn't it? Because it's sort of a fact that I've got so much untapped talent. We've spoken about it with the sport, and just the need for a platform, which is certainly what this is. Sean, just turning to you here, because the story of the real KASHMIR is quite inspiring, but what's your vision for RTSC going forward?
So Adidas is looking to redefine the real KASHMIR through the lens of sport, and becoming a proponent for positivity and for change, and for changing lives for the good in KASHMIR. And when it comes to football, we have a very strong legacy, not only globally but domestically too. So last year, the FIFA Under-17 World Cup was played here in India, and Adidas is the sponsor of all FIFA tournaments, so we were hugely involved there. In the build-up to the Under-17 World Cup, Adidas was also involved with the Project 11 Million. We do various grassroots initiatives. We also bring other big tournaments, local tournaments to India, being the FC Bayern Youth Cup, as well as Tango League, and then we've also invested in infrastructure like the base at the Adidas base in Delhi. So all in all, and now together with Royal KASHMIR as well, we're really looking forward to bringing about change, bringing about positivity, and we really believe that we can change lives, that we can give a positive influence, and we can inspire the youth of the state and of the country to get out there, play sport and play football in particular. And so absolutely delighted. Thanks so much for partnering with us, and we're really, really excited that you guys are joining the family, the 23oct family, and we're looking forward to a great season. Actually, so excited. We've got a snippet today, just a small snippet, like a little teaser, of it's something that the club has put together to tell the story. But today we're not going to unveil the whole thing, the club's full story. So we're just going to give you a little teaser today.
We have a little teaser of what's to come, a glimpse of what the real KASHMIR is all about. It's worth another look because it is just a little glimpse. I do want to run that again because everyone that even blinked and missed it. This is something special again, the start of the journey. Can we have that again, please?
I think what's for sure is you need to get used to seeing a few of these pieces because they're going to be splashed across not just that chip and not just KASHMIR, but across the country and hopefully across the world as well in the future. And that is the hope. That's what we're here to create, a journey, and obviously we've got a destination in mind which is to enjoy football, but also develop football in that nation of India, but also in the region of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, it's also a very special moment because I know the boys are eager to get their new kit on. So, David, Sean, I'd love you to just come forward and please hand over the jerseys to our boys there and also Coach Dave. I think for every young footballer, it's an ambition to be a part of a team like Adidas.
Is that okay on the back, Coach? Yeah? Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Hello. Hi, this is Bhargav from Hindustan Times. My question is for David. Last 2 weeks,
Which David?
David Roberts. So last 2 seasons, we have seen two surprise winners in the Ivy. Idol and Minerva both went to the country, but they were not in the Ivy. How do you see your chances this time around? It's a very short league and 18-game league. So, given the time we've had to prepare for this season, where do you think you stand compared to the other teams?
It's really difficult to say at the moment. Probably a lot like the teams you just mentioned. They probably didn't expect to do as well as they did expect. We've got the same approach as what we had last season. We took each game as it comes. We don't want to get carried away with ourselves. And halfway through the season last year, we were unbeaten and we thought, hey, why can't we go and win the whole thing? We've got a very, very tough opening game against Minerva in 8 or 9 days' time against the champions. So that'll be a big test for us. And then obviously we've got a home game against Churchill Brothers after that, first one, which will be an exciting time for everyone in KASHMIR. So maybe ask me the same question after those 2 games and I'll give you an answer as to how I think we'll do.
An honest man, I like that. That's best. Anyone else? Just after that, please. Hello, we just have mobile phones on the side. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
So, Mr. Robertson, so now we have qualified for the Human Division. And my responses around you, things look very hunky-dory at the moment. But for the last 2 seasons, as we know, like it always happens in the second division, people always construct. Whether it's financially or structurally or technically, whatever. Can you share some of your experience? How do you overcome that struggle for the last 2 years?
I think me personally, with the great backing of the ownership of Sandeep and Shameen, they've been fantastic. They've given us everything we wanted. I think from what I'm led to believe, we're sort of better looked after than other clubs. It's all credit to those guys. But all I can do is focus on the season and the preparation. The preparation's been good. But until the season starts, we don't know. I do know that it's a big jump up from I-League 2 and the level of competition. We're playing against the big guns. The Kolkata team is going to be a huge challenge for us. But at the same time, those teams face their own pressures. I've been at big clubs before where the pressure is to win. We're a new team coming into the league. There's not so much pressure on us. We've got to go there. As I say, the first 2 games are vital, the first home and away game. And then after that, hopefully we can be a team that's fair. Hopefully KASHMIR's a tough place to come. I always feel the way the league's set up now, we've got 6 home games after our first away game at Minerva. And that's probably the most vital time of the season for us. Home games, different climate for a lot of the teams to come here or to KASHMIR. And that's when we've got to really get a good grip on the league. That's when we need to get a good grip on the league. And after those games, we'll play half the games. And we know we're up against our watched teams. Our team itself, added more foreign players. We've added an ISL player. We've added guys who play experience in the I-League. So I think we're well enough equipped. But again, at the moment it's almost like stepping into the darkness. We don't really know what to expect at the moment. I know it's going to be a big step up.
You want to answer to that? I've actually got a question as well these days because speaking with you, and I'm going to go over to Dave as well as the other day. But how exciting is it to you? We've spoken about the challenges that you face, challenges coming through, obviously in the region and working with a new league and obviously a big step up. But how exciting is that unknown as well? Because in sport, being the underdog is a fabulous place to be sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's a shame. Last season we were the underdog, don't expect us to drive promotion. Not so much another step up. But I always remember the words that Shameen said to me the night before the last game against Hindustan. And that it's always stuck with me, and it'll stick with me for a long time, and we'll use it this season. Because he says to me, he says 2 years ago this club was an idea, and now we've got a chance of playing in the big league. And that's certainly motivation for myself. And it's exciting, all the spin-offs for Adidas, a lot of media attention. It's been exciting signing new players and keeping the players we've got. You know, that's been exciting times, but obviously the pressure is heats up the closer we get to the 31st of October for our first game. You know, it's been fun, it's been great, but you know, the reality of the champion next week.
Yeah. I'm going to let the flow warm up. There you go, flow warm now. We're going to finish out the back and then we'll come to you. Mr. Mike,
मेरा सवाल खाली कश्मीर में और कितने फुटबॉल क्लब हैं? मार्जिन एक इंटरेस्ट होता है, उसके बाद आपके यहाँ और कौन से प्लेयर्स हैं? और आपके स्कूल कॉलेज लेवल पे क्या स्टैंडर्ड है?
तो थोड़ा बात आप लोग भी
हाँ, स्कूल कॉलेज लेवल पे क्या है आपका कश्मीर के फुटबॉल का? हमें इसके बारे में कोई जानकारी है नहीं। और मार्जिन को आप जानते ही होंगे, जो आपके पहले इन्वेस्टमेंट थे। क्या कोई इंडियन टीम में और अब भी प्लेयर है कश्मीर में? अभी तो प्रेजेंटली इंडियन टीम नेशनल टीम में कोई प्लेयर कश्मीर से नहीं है, तो मुझे लगता है